Hi guys, Jason here from Divine Hammer Computers. I had this computer just dropped off. It's an Acer mini PC, and the customer's saying that it's not booting into Windows and tells them to insert the system disk. So it could be anything. It could be the hard drive that's shot. It could be just a corrupt version of Windows. I guess we'll take a look. Noticing it being very dusty, I'm assuming it's a smoker's computer. So this is going to be interesting. As you can see, it's a Windows 7 computer. We'll flip it over on its side and I'll get you guys a better view here. Okay, let's pop the side off here and see what we got. I've already undid the two thumb screws. So apparently it has 3 gigs of DDR2, 500 gig hard drive, an NVIDIA GeForce 7100 integrated graphics card, and an E5400 Intel Pentium, Windows 7 64-bit. That's pretty gross looking. I think I'm gonna put some gloves on here because that looks very much like smokers, like I said. Definitely nicotine. And me not being a smoker, I don't want that to absorb through my skin. At least as much as possible. Okay, gloves are on. Just gonna shuffle this out of the way and we'll take a look what we got in here. Oh, yummy. Isn't that what you always wanted for a computer? I don't know if you guys can see where the fan is, probably not. Pretty gross. I'm gonna have to clean that one out somehow. First thing I'm gonna do is take the front off, the front panel. And that should just... Oh. Looks like it's got a cable connection. Undo it. There's the front panel. Not horrible, which is good. Have to get the DVD drive out because I do want to test the hard drive individually. And that is going to be an interesting predicament here, how to get that out. I'll shuffle you guys over a little bit. Okay. How do they come out? That's the question. I guess I should check the front. Oh, the front has a couple screws. Okay, so we'll flip this around. Probably bring you guys back down so you can see. Because without you guys being able to see, it kind of defeats the purpose of the video. Wow, that's... Yeah, it's a little better. There we go. Okay. Grab my trusty screwdriver and see if it works. The only negative part of good lighting is you feel like you're sitting in a sauna, but that's what I do for you guys. Okay, so that is off. So theoretically this should move straight up. Oh wow, the whole unit comes. Okay, that's not quite what I expected, but we'll take it. And the cables are very tight. They didn't leave much room, but given this small of case, I can understand why. Okay, so that unit is officially out. So the hard drive unit, there's 4 screws on the bottom. I guess we'll take that out. We'll pick this thing up, throw it over there for now. Not really throw it, if you know what I mean. We'll set that down there. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the plastic has gone very yellow. Okay. We're not worried about the DVD drive though. As far as we know, that works fine. Just the hard drive needs to come out. I should have got my screw tray. And given that we're holding this upside down, we're probably going to have to hold it so it doesn't fall. We don't want to damage this hard drive any further than it already is. This last screw will probably just lower it right down just about. And we're clear. Oh, look at the spider webs and gunk. And, yep, 500 gig Seagate Barracuda. Again, we're not worried about the quality of the drive, we just want to find out why it's not booting, and I want to make sure I back up the files before I do anything to the customer's computer, just in case things go bizarre, go the wrong way. This unit here is pretty filthy. I'm probably just going to wipe it down and we'll get that back to him eventually. I did want to take the main part And again, you guys are going to have to go back up, I guess. I think I'm just going to take the fan right off it, clean the fan separately. Find my other screwdriver, there we go. It looks like there's 4 screws to remove the fan here. Don't have a magnet on it, so I'm just going to use my other screwdriver as a magnet. And always be careful not to drop any screws. Last thing you want to do is fry the computer. Of course it's not powered on now, but I mean before you turn it on. There we go, there's 2. Now if I can find the other 2. One there. Oh, it's a stubborn one, is it? There we go. And there should be one there. Okay. Yeah, I don't normally see computers this bad, but this is really bad. Okay. Before I do anything else, I think I just want to probably going to clean it up with just a cloth. And these are just basically isopropyl alcohol soaked cloths that you can buy. Got them at the dollar store. They were $1.25 and then tax. Our dollar store switched everything to $1.25 because our Canadian dollar sucks. Yeah, and face it, the dollar doesn't buy you much these days. So yeah, I'm just wiping it out of the heatsink. I realize I'm going to have to do some more cleanup of some kind to get everything. But for now, I'm just glad to get this out. Ew. So that's the first cloth. Almost completely shot. I would take it outside after this and try to blast it, but our current air quality here is, well, the scale goes out of 10 and we were at 23 earlier today. So the forest fires have really caused a mess as far as being able to breathe properly. And I think it's sitting at about 14 now, which is still 4 above the top of the scale. Yeah, that is filthy. So yeah, we've got that. I mean, not perfect, but I will hit that with some Q-tips or something later and just finish it up. And I'm gonna have to somehow get the rest of it out. It's pretty gross. I'm gonna try one more. I want to get this stuff out that I dumped. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that with Q-tips probably. Darn it. get as much as possible off this thing, because it is coated. And mostly I just want to improve the heat dissipation. Get the heat out of the case. Not that it was running hot, I had it running for a little bit and it was, temperatures were okay, but like I said, I couldn't get into Windows or anything, so there's definitely something wrong with the hard drive. Oh. That's pretty good, gross dust ball. Okay, so that's going to be it for that part for now. Going to swap the main case for the where the outside fan was. If you guys are seeing that, there we go. This should be enough to convince people not to smoke. This is far worse than looks like dog poop. Well, that's that one. Grab one more. We should be able to try to clean the rest of this off. If we can just scrub it. I don't have to get rid of all of it, but it's always nice to give the customer back a clean computer, even if they're just going to wreck it again. Oh, it's coming out in video. Not as gross as it looks here, I'm sure. The colors are being changed. Grab another one and we'll just try and do a final rub over. All the big pieces are gone, the colors, the metal has changed back. But I'm sure I could scrub this for days and it would still come back. It's not good. But it's not clogged anymore and it's fairly clean. Okay, and then we'll turn it over and we'll just get the other side here. And that is probably as good as that's going to get. I will still wipe it once more before I get back to the customer, but you can only do so much. Okay, so that's it for now. I'm going to clean that hard drive up a little bit because I do have to actually touch that, and I'm not going to wear gloves when I'm upstairs watching TV and doing other things. The hard drive looks like it was pretty well protected, given it was covered. I guess I should show you guys that. Again, I'm not soaking it, I'm just doing a little bit, and then I would let it dry before I ever hook it up, and given that it's alcohol, it'll be gone in, oops, a matter of seconds. Doesn't look like there's anything on the circuit board. Slight yellowing or something, but I don't think that's from cigarette smoke. Connections are clear. Shouldn't be any problem hooking that up. But again, you guess you'd expect the connections clear because they were hanging on there. Okay, and then we'll take the rest of the assembly that the hard drive was in and just give it a brush over. Nothing fancy. And now we're getting dirt all over my shoot. Yeah, well, I guess it's better than the table. I don't know if you can see that. Looks like burn marks. Yeah, that's pretty good. And the front will just get a little brush. Yeah, there's a little bit of dust hanging out in there. Not worth taking apart to get out, but let's take the cloth in there a little bit and wiggle it back and forth, and we're good. Okay, so that part's clean. Gonna have to clean this thing off again before I get it back to it. Maybe I'll use that as my platform to clean the fan now. Yeah, ew. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit down a cloth first. Just so any stuff falls out, it ends on the cloth. There we go. A pack of 25 of these will not last long, that's for sure. And now basically I just want to clear off the center hub of the fan. I'll probably just brush the fan to get the big chunks off. And then we'll flip it over and you can see the other side's far worse. Ow. Ow. Fan's digging into my gloves. That's not good. Off. Well, so that's not perfect, but it's a lot better than what it was. Still spins freely. You don't have to get this thing sparkling clean, just as long as most of the weight's off the blades. And the fan spins freely again. So I think we're going to leave it there for now. And we will get back to finishing this thing up after I figure out what's up with the hard drive. Maybe we need a new one. Maybe the problem is further than that. But definitely going to check the hard drive out and find out what's going on with it. And I guess you guys will see that in a couple seconds or whatever I come back with. Okay, take care. Okay guys, I'm back. The hard drive actually seems to be good. So it's just a corrupt install of Windows. So we're going to put it back together. Do a slight bit more cleanup. And I do pretty much mean slight because there's not much more I can do for a computer this gunked other than take it all apart and redo it. And I'm not 100% sure that the motherboard is going to be okay, so I don't want to do that. take a look. This goes in here, like that. So I'm assuming this is going to have to go in this way. I don't know if you can see it. No, you can't. I'll move this. There we go. So that slides back in. Screw holes line up. Okay, so 4 drive screws. It's going to be a little tricky because it's not flush. Actually, we get them roughly lined up. Get one started. And then we'll go diagonal. Get the other one started. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Okay, one more. Let me just take one. Diagonals will adjust it. I'll have to break. And it's not going to take your whole other responsibility. What do you do? Okay, so that's that. I don't want to worry about this again. Just cases numbers. So where's those? I just want to take some of the remaining dust off of. Yeah, there's not much at all. Rather take some off than none, though. Okay. Let's take a look at the front panel here. It's pretty grungy, so I'll just give it a scrub. And open that and scrub. Scrub inside. Yeah, it's probably just gonna get. I don't know if you want to mess up, but cigarette dust is not blowing. Just trying to keep somewhere. Okay, so that is that. Get this out of the way. Bring the main part of the case back. We'll take a look at it again. Oh yeah, she is ugly. I'm going to some rubbing alcohol. This is really old stuff, but I assume it'll still be okay. If not, I'll get some newer stuff. Yep. And we're using Q-tips. It's pretty much all the things today. Very good. Screws, big covers, and everything. And we're we don't use that working camera. I'm running things. I guess I got everything. I guess I'll turn it right here. I guess I'll probably take something out. So.
You say something?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. You keep talking on it. I'm afraid. Okay. Well, I was down camera. We're just going to get the first one. We'll get something on tape. These ones are big ones. And I'll get the off and redo the thermal paste. Just as you're going to put it on it. I'm going to assume that I'm not going to put it. Yep. Yep. We're going to use the other possibly also. Again, make sure it's all down, it's not going to get everything. That's just not for minute.
I'll come here to calm down the gas.
No, it's all. It's music breaks. Now, right here. And under. I'm going to do alcohol. No, then I'm just now. See that works right away. Yeah, that's the important thing. So you don't want to stay around here. You want to I'm going to around here. Maybe that's what we're not going to. We'll talk about it. Something interesting. Sorry, it's really not good. Don't see that. Just have fun. That's the way to start now. Look forward. Okay, have it. Great, so let's see what I'm doing. Over there. What else can I do? What else can I do? You know, what's the sync? Hang on. And just get a new card. I think. That's this one. Slide processor. What was that? Quality for Windows. No. Blue there. That's what I do. Okay, let's put the hard drive and everything back in. So I'll grab the unit. Going to be a bit tricky. I'll try to plug in. I'll try to do that for them. Here's here. So we're going to have to plug in. The hard drive plugs first, I think. There we go. Set down. Put your here. Good. Somewhere. Dirt near the CPU fan ports. I'm having to do. There we go. Now, here's the other. Well, I can't see a thing. Those two. Okay. We're going to all that in. So keep it. Yeah, here it goes. Okay, that's right here now. Find out which way we want the fan to go. This can be fun. That way. Now line up. Down. Let's return to something. Okay. Just do that. So you can see. Let's do. Let's see. Come close. You don't have to. Okay. That was down. Now crossways. And this is really good. It's the last one. Probably closer now. You know, there. Basically, we're just moving place. That's this way. No. Yeah, we're. Okay. And one more. Oh, that's not sure. Good line. Go on, it up. Yeah, we're good. Okay. And just like this, but I have the doors. Out of the way, my fans. I'll use my piece back on. Put it into the seat. Yeah. And when people ask why I'm not a fan of pre-built cases, this is why. Seriously. What is stopping it from going? There we go. So that's on there. Yeah, now we just gotta put the side back, the other side plate on. And that's pretty easy. And then there'll be some screws that go on the back. And I'll do that and then get it back to the customer after I reinstall Windows. So guys, that's another one. One thing I have to do is clean the case up a bit, and I'll do that. And customer will have his computer back. Not quite good as new, but it'll do. Much cleaner and in much better shape than it was when it left out here. Okay, guys, for Divine Hammer Computers, this is Jason. Take care. Talk to you soon. Like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. Whatever you guys like doing on YouTube. Till next video, I'm out. Peace.